Okay, I think you can hear me now. Okay, I think you can hear me now. Okay, we got it. So, all right, guys, welcome back to the confessional booth, and I thank you so much for your patience with me. Um, Truly, I did not realize that I would have to set up my microphone every time I go live. So now you guys can hear me. So let's get started. I have to go out and share this link with people. Okay, so we're changing up the format, and I'll get into that in a moment. At this present time, I'm not watching the chat. So if you're saying something, bear with me. But let me go ahead and share the live chat with people. Monica, are you still in the chat? So I think I'm the only one in the chat. So what I will do is I will read the first letter, and if someone comes in, then we'll go over everything else. But the first letter that I have is this one. It says, "So, I have a question. My best friend over 15 years mother owes me $500 and is saying she's not going to pay me my money and all this crazy talk. Now, my best friend knows what's going on and is not willing to help me get my money from her mother. All she say is that she has nothing to do with this and it has nothing to do with her. But the fact is that I have been more friendly to her than her very own mother. I would make it a mission to make things right for the simple fact that it is my friend's mother. If I was my friend, she should come to her senses and make her mother pay me my money. So today I told my best friend that I no longer have anything to say to her and I'm done dealing with her. For the simple fact, I guess that I'm cut from a different type of fabric. Cause I'm going to make it right rather than hand the $20 knowing my single mother friend is struggling with two kids. I guess my question is, am I wrong for cutting off my friend? P.S. I'm sorry. Her and her mom called me to ask if she could claim my kids on her taxes and didn't give me the money for that either. That's some ratchet mess. I'm frozen. Oh, okay. So that's some ratchet mess. Like, why in the world would you not help your friend get her money back from your mom? Like, oh, thank you, ZILLZ. But why won't you help your friend get her money back from your mom? Like, that's disgusting. Like, how can you? And then on top of that, y'all asked this girl to claim her kids on income tax, and y'all did not give her no money. Like, you took advantage of her and her kids. That's hella ratchet. I'm froze. No, not. But that's ratchet. Like, why wouldn't you give this girl some money? I claim y'all to the IRS. I'm just playing. No. I just feel like you should be honest with yourself and know that you can't allow people to claim your kids on their income tax. And as far as the $500 goes, if you could not afford to lend your friend's mother $500, then you shouldn't have never gave it to her. I make that a point not to ever give people money that I cannot afford to miss. It's a great possibility people won't pay you back money, not even $5 damn. So $500, I know I can't afford to miss that out my income, so I wouldn't be able to afford to lend that either. So yeah, I'm sorry. Things happen. You just gonna have to stop dealing with the wretched people in your life. Go on and deal with other people because those wretches are never gonna give you your money back. And you should have known that from the simple fact that they asked then give you the income tax money when they claimed your kids. Yeah, she might take her butt to jail for telling them that she committed fraud. What's up with all these fraud cases I keep getting? She committed fraud to the IRS. You don't play with no alphabet boys. You do not play with no alphabet boys. The IRS, you committed fraud. You know good and well them people was not helping you take care of your kids the whole year. And you go ahead and get them your social security numbers for your babies. And you didn't get a dime off of it. Girl, let me get some money. Let me get some children that I could claim on some income tax and let me show you how to work it. No, that's IRS fraud. Y'all ass going to jail. That was fun though. And my microphone fell over, but yeah, that was fun. Hey Monica, you back? Yeah, that was fraud. Now, it's just the two of you in the chat. Oh, hello, Teresa Lopez. And I do thank you for that compliment. Thank you so much. Generally what this show do is we call in and we give our opinion on letters. And as I mentioned in the beginning of this broadcast, is that we're changing the format. The format is now going to be where I read a letter. I'll take calls, and the audience, you, the viewer, can give your response on that. So, as you can see, Nightbot has the telephone number in the chat. If you would like to call in on that, I'll go ahead and call into the conference call, and we could talk about it online. I have two people in the chat besides my moderators, so I'm going to ask you, would you like to call in? If not, then we could keep going. So do anybody want to weigh in on this topic? She loaned her best friend mom $500. The best friend mom did not pay her back her money. She feels some kind of way because she feels like her best friend should had helped her get her money back from her mother. My thoughts on that was that if you couldn't afford to loan the $500, okay. If you couldn't afford to loan the $500, then you shouldn't have loaned it out. And then the other part to this story was, okay. So the other part to this story was that the IRS thing, like, how can you let these people claim your kids and don't get anything out of it? I know on the low, don't tell nobody, but I do know people that let other people claim their children and they come up every year. I mean, I haven't been fortunate enough to know nobody like that, but that's IRS fraud. You could go to jail by even putting that out there. I'm glad all these letters are anonymous and I don't know the writer of this letter, but yeah. Exactly, Miss Lopez. You never loan money to people that you don't feel like you could take a risk of losing. It just don't work. Okay, so that was our first letter, and I do have one other letter. I, don't have anything else, and I guess we could chit chat after that. But we're not gonna do the conference. And this letter right here, it kind of touched me. And as you can see up in the corner of the screen, I do have a suicide hotline number up there, and it's for this letter. So I received this letter, and it goes as follows. It says that I have decided to become an alcoholic. I have never seriously drank before, but I know that life isn't going to get any better, and drinking myself to death sounds less painful than jumping off a building, taking drugs, or shooting or stabbing myself. One would say that you should want to live for your kid, but I'm sure me staying around would ruin her life. Anything I put to mind, it always fails. Anything I desire, even small things, are unattainable. I'm tired. I went from a terrible childhood to a terrible adulthood. I'm awaiting my sweet death slowly. I have ran out of patience. I have nothing left to give, and yesterday was the last damn straw. Right, they'll be a hood. Now, I don't know how this person even thought that, I know that with long term alcohol abuse, you could possibly end up with things like cirrhosis of the liver, and that can cause you to have fatality. But just becoming an alcoholic, I don't see how that's gonna actually kill you. So um I honestly can say people within life, they do have these situations where things just does not seem to be working out in their favor. And that's where you have to actually change and turn your life around for the betterment of yourself. And you said that you try and do things to obtain certain goals and nothing is working. So my advice to you is that you should possibly look at things differently. See how you're trying to obtain these goals and it's not working for you. See what you can do to like get yourself in a better situation and seek help. There's nothing wrong with speaking with a therapist. If you can get you a therapist or a psychologist that could actually get you some help, then do that. Being an alcoholic is not a solution. If you feel like that's a way of committing suicide, then the other ways, I understand you're not wanting the pain, but it's just ridiculous. Do not commit suicide, and just please get help. Go and seek help. As you can see, I will be emailing you back the thoughts that the people and myself have on this topic. As you can see in the upper corner, I do have the suicide hotline. I really wish you would call that number to see if it's anything that someone at that number can do to assist. Oh, I got hiccups, y'all. I'm sorry. To do to assist you with this situation. And also, if you are low income, you are the best candidate for assistance. You can go to your county for support. You can go to your county mental health centers, and you can get someone there that can help you with your situation. Dying is not the solution, sweetheart. I just feel like you should work harder. And trust me, your daughter would not appreciate you leaving them here in this world to fend for themselves, or have someone else in your family fend for them. So please, my darling, get help. Right, I could see them saying to numb the pain, Monica G. But committing suicide, not so much. And that's true too. Jail time, DUIs, actually driving themselves in a deeper depression. Alcohol is a downer. You would get you into a depression. So I just feel like that is not the option. You don't want to do drugs. Your whole goal is to kill yourself, and that is not gonna help. Like, it's just gonna get you in a situation where you're really not able to obtain goals, or even be able to see about your child. And yes, please call 211 because they do have a lot of resources for people in your situation. They do. But I just didn't understand, becoming an alcoholic. I want to die. No, that's not going to kill you, sweetheart. That's just going to make your matter even worse. So, we answered both our letters. I only had two. This was an impromptu video because I was kind of feeling myself. I feel like I look good today, girl. So I had to come on and show off this look, honey. I should have did it on the Just Lovely channel and did a makeup look over there, but I actually had an appointment today and I did my little makeup so that I can go to my appointment, and I wanted to look cute doing it. So yeah. Um. So how's everybody doing? Are you having a great day, Monica? I see you're at work. How's work going for you today? And if you're not a subscriber, go ahead and like the channel by hitting the subscribe button. And if you need me to answer a question for you, or you just have something that you want to get off your chest, you can write into I I know your coworkers, girl, but you can write into dirty laundry 0414 at gmail.com, and me and my cohorts will be able to assist. On Sundays, people be looking forward to this video because the original. Oh, you called into the show? My bad. Hold on. Let me call into the conference. Okay, so we have a caller on the line. Caller, where are you calling from, and can we have your name? Okay, so we have Oh, that's me, child. Caller, where are you calling from, and can we have your name? Hold on, y'all. I'm so special. Okay, so I'm so special. Hold on, guys. Y'all know I'm blonde sometimes. Enter your PIN number. Thank you. Joining the conference now. This free conference call is hosted by Conference Now. Hello? Hi, caller. Can you please let us know where you're calling from and your name?
I'm calling from the middle of Virginia, and my name is ZILLZ.
Well, hello, ZILLZ. How are you today?
I'm alright. It's not too hot out here. A lot of fetuses, though. A lot of churn.
You see a lot of churn around where you at?
A lot of churn.
Churn.
Yeah.
A lot of churn.
A lot of churn.
So, what do you have to, to go along with what the topics are for today? Do you have an opinion on what's going on with either of these letters?
Yeah, that girl should go to jail because she out there committed IRS fraud, and she telling everybody. I know what that story came from. It came from Red Table Talk Group.
Right. You submitted that letter.
Yeah, I submitted that. I submitted that. Me. So, yeah, her ass told on herself. She's stupid. She probably really young though. She look really young. And she got. That's what happens. You try to defraud somebody, you got frauded, take the L. And look, you should have seen the comments on that joint. The women were like, girl, take this off. Delete this, please. Delete this, save yourself.
Well, you know, the young don't really know. They just put out what they feel. So what about the person? Why would the person think that they can commit suicide by becoming an alcoholic?
You can drink yourself so much get alcohol poisoning and die. And that's really just a cry for help going all of that, because a person who's going to kill himself,
they would go for the pain, right? They would go for the pain. They said they would much rather die a sweet, slow death than to jump off a building or shoot or stab themselves or take drugs. So I feel like they just want to cry for help. Like they're not really wanting to actually die if they felt like a sweet slow death would, help them.
I'm walking outside past some cops. You know I don't like no goddamn cops. Shit.
No cussing on my. I know I'm not monetized, and I do a whole lot of heavy cussing over here, ZILLZ. But no cussing, please.
No cuss, man.
No cussing.
Yeah.
You know I'm a good cusser.
No, I swear to God, I ain't gonna cuss no fucking more. For real. Shit, my bad. I didn't mean to cuss.
And you keep cussing. Stop it. Just stop it. Okay, so do you have any advice for either of the ladies? Not, we already said the other girl going to jail, but what about with the whole thing about her actually loaning the $500 and expecting to get it back from the ratchets?
No, just call. Hey, sometimes you take an L. Just take the L. That's it. Stop talking about it. Take the L. Don't do it no more. You already defrauded somebody. Just take the L. You got. Take it as a lesson. $500 lesson.
That's true.
Get a job. Stop defrauding people.
Yeah, because if she had a job, she would be actually filing her kids under her own income tax, right?
Exactly.
So that gives it away.
She's scamming and she got scammed. So you can't even go tell nobody about it. Who you gonna tell?
Oh, hey Kendra, hi. She can't call the IRS unless she scammed them some more by lying.
Right. She can't do nothing. She can't do a damn thing. Look. It was probably Kendra who did that. The girl looked like Kendra.
No, it did not.
She did look like Kendra.
I don't know. I blacked out her face.
As far as the other one, though, that person got to get some help, But that person has to want to get some help. They have to go get some therapy, gonna need Jesus, gonna need some friends. That's all I can say about that. But they have to want some help.
So what do you think, like, with people in general, when they say that, okay, so how do you feel about her saying that she is, she wants to, leave her daughter behind because she feels like she is not a good parent for her daughter? Like, do you feel like she's just, taking the easy way out or what?
I wouldn't say it's the easy way out because anybody going through that much pain, that's a big issue. But she's not really thinking about how this could affect her daughter or her child, whoever, going forward. And that's the one who's going to suffer.
That's who's
That's the
gonna
one who has
suffer.
to mold.
That's who's
Yeah.
gonna catch it
Um,
the most. The daughter, like she really do need to seek her resources and see how she can get some assistance. I do know that here in Georgia, the county do have these they have the psychiatric clinics. It's not like you going to check yourself into a psychiatric hospital, but if need be, they'll try and get you the help. So I just honestly feel like she need to just get the help. She need to go and speak to someone, maybe a therapist, and see what her next steps would be.
yeah, therapist, Jesus, weed. You know what I'm saying? Anything. Get around some friends who will just listen to you.
Is
You
it
know?
legal in Virginia to smoke weed?
I plead the fifth, but maybe. I don't
Maybe.
know. No, it's not.
Oh, Kendra, this is
Yeah.
ZILLZ on the line. ZILLZ called in.
You're welcome.
And thank you, ZILLZ, for calling in. In
I'm
Washington
coming in.
State,
You're
right?
welcome.
Right? Washington State, Colorado, and California, right?
DC.
Oh, in Washington, D.C. also?
Yeah, DC got dispensaries now, so.
Mm. I mean, that's a soothing kind of way. I'm not gonna tell on myself, and I don't now, but in the past I have. But I have
You did,
also said
you
that
did
if,
what?
huh?
You did what?
I was called Smoker Honest.
What does that mean? I don't know what that means. Is that African American vernacular?
I smoked weed zills in the past,
Oh,
but
breaking the law. Oh my God.
I was young
Oh,
zills, and I'm 45 now. So back then I was 20 some odd years old. But I do.
would you
I,
say you were 43 years old?
I was. I'm 45 now. However, back then I was in my 20s. But I can honestly
You was in your
tell.
40s?
No, I'm in my I'm in my. Shut up.
Oh, so you spoke last week. Okay. I
No.
understand now.
Oh, thank you,
I understand
Kendra.
that.
I'm 45. Now, listen, if Georgia was to get on the same boat as the other states, and I would probably, buy me some edibles and just make it happen.
Hey, I'm with you. I, man, you do edibles now? What you talking about?
I
You
don't
do
do
edibles right
edibles.
now.
I don't do any drugs. The only edibles I do is the pain pills that my doctors prescribe. And I really don't take those. But I would much rather do something from the earth.
You know somebody with some trees right now. You know somebody with some trees right now.
I
Right
do
across the
know
street.
people that do, but I don't feel like me breaking the law is worth if my doctor was to be able to give me something that would help me and say that this would help me, then I would do that. But no, it says Sean Law, your view
Who would
account
tell
is
you though?
about to go out. LOL. Huh?
That I know you're joking. You're joking.
Who would tell on me?
Yeah, who gonna tell them?
At this point, I don't think anyone would. But I think that it could be done, but I don't know. I would be paranoid to do it. Like, say
You
for
gonna smoke
instance,
one day?
now listen, okay, on my where I actually am employed, if something happens, then they will make you go take a drug test. I would not want to be one of those people that go to do the drug test and it just comes out dirty. Now,
Do like these do. Do like
I'm
these
not
dudes
gonna
do.
get
Yeah,
no
buy
child
some
PP.
Buy some PP.
Hey, I was on someone else's chat the other day and they were going they use their niece pee to go do their drug tests.
Yeah, that's what they do. I saw some PP the other day.
You
Well, not the other day.
what?
Months ago.
You squeezed it out that baby pamper.
Man, I, mm, I was like, sure you want this, man? This strong. I don't know if you can handle this. I was like, yeah. So them some PP.
Zills, you are ridiculous.
There's like 12 state police out here. I think they done shot and killed some damn body.
What make you say that?
Because there's 12 of them.
Well, you must be
And
at Wawa. What is it, Wawa?
I'm actually outside of Wawa. How did you know?
That's where you love to be. So, Zills, let me ask you this.
Yes.
The other day, I actually sent you a video, and the guy thought that it was an actual cop, but it was like a cutout. Do they actually have those in those stores?
Yeah, they do. But not down here. They do. Those are real.
That's lame.
Yeah, they lame. But the motherfuckers here are super cops, so they don't do those tactics. They chase you down.
Kendra, did you have a good day at work today?
And what the hell do you even do?
Kendra is a fashion. Kendra likes fashions.
What?
I need to
What
be.
does that mean?
Kendra, do you have a Instagram page?
He's a Fashion Nova ambassador.
Yes. No. Well, I got this top from Fashion Nova.
Yeah. Fashion Nova, it fits for me. That's how the ZILLZ go.
You have an Instagram, Kendra?
Correct. Bam. Oh.
So, do you post a lot of pictures? I was speaking with Black Mirror, and she made me realize that a lot of times I get stagnant on posting.
Yeah, you gotta be on top of that. Everybody follow me on Instagram. ZILLZ.
Don't follow Supervillain Zills on Instagram because he never posts.
I'd rather y'all follow me on Cash App. Follow me on Cash App. $.
Ain't nobody following you on Cash App.
Follow me on Cash App. Friend me on Cash App. Booking info to follow.
Sean Schroeder, I told you. Oh, Zills. Before I asked you where you at Wawa, guess what Kendra said?
What the hell did that chick say?
She said Zill sounds like he hang out at corner stores.
I do.
He
I hang out there, get me a sandwich, and leave.
Well, no, you don't, Zills.
Yeah, I do. I don't stay up in no Walmart like that. You don't franchise, and you can't buy no stock.
What type of organization, Kendra? If you don't mind my asking. Okay, I'll take that. I was a secretary in an organization too, but I was thinking maybe you were in that type of organization as well.
You're a secretary, not in no organization, Kendra. You're a secretary. You take dictation. That's fine. There's nothing wrong with that.
Zills,
Don't dress it up.
look, Zills, no, we're not doing that on my channel. We're not doing that on my channel.
Wait.
No, Zills.
Wait a minute.
No,
She gonna
Zills.
say I don't hang outside a corner store like if I was her daddy or something, or her brother or her uncle or something, or her boyfriend or something, hanging outside a corner store.
Yeah,
Woman bigger than Lucy's.
yeah, you.
But I can't say the secretary. I should walk away because all these cops out here.
Okay, gotcha. Oh no. Zills, go get you a sausage from the corner store. Shaking my head.
A what?
A sausage?
Actually, no. I ate one the other day.
You-
That works.
I believe Kendra knows you really good.
I don't know. How did you know?
She is dead on point. She is. Kendra, were you on the live last night with Nene and Greg?
Gosh. Did you know? Secretary know everything.
Were you on the live with Nene and Greg last night, Kendra? It was the same for me. I was a member of the Order of Eastern Star, so that was the organization that I was with, Kendra.
Oh, you talking the niggas with the feds.
So look, do you know last night?
Big cups.
Do you know last night Nene and Greg they did that? They did that live, and she made a mistake and deleted it.
Oh,
Zills.
oh you telling me? You
I'm
asking
talking
me?
to everybody. I'm talking to the chat and the person on the phone.
Oh, I don't know about that.
Well, listen. Last night, Nene Leaks and Greg Leaks did a live, and they were talking about, relationship things. And one of
Yes.
the questions was really good. So I'm gonna ask you that question. So, what make men cheat?
What?
What gives men the opportunity to cheat? And is it okay? Do you agree with cheating males? Monica G, you were there. So the question that I had I loved was the one with when Nene said that if she would meet a millionaire, would she cheat with him? A lot of the stuff they were saying was almost like she was, slick telling on herself.
Look,
Who who
I don't have any love for anybody who cheats on their spouse. That's the only time cheating even counts is when you're married to somebody. That's the only time infidelity actually exists.
Right. So you're
So,
saying that if you're not married, you're single. So even if you have a long-term relationship with a woman, then
exactly,
you're not cheating on them because you're not married, right?
exactly. You're not married, single until you're married. It's really that simple. Unless you got some sort of stupid ass agreement. The hell is that?
What is
Oh,
what?
that's a cat.
Oh. Well, I agree with that. I do. I don't feel the need to be
That cat was big as fuck.
I don't feel the need to be devoted to someone who cannot make a commitment to me.
Yeah, marriage is the only commitment.
Right.
It really is the only commitment that anybody respects. Religion, law, all of that. However, what makes a person cheat is nothing. Like, you choose to cheat. It's a choice. It's a choice. It's an absolute choice. So,
So do
Nobody can
you
mess up and
feel
cheat the
so
choice.
so do you feel that if you got married and would you still be on the hunt?
For me, I doubt it. I mean, unless my chick, fell off or something, I'm like, you know what, I need to
So
replace
what you
her with
mean
someone
fell
else.
off? Do you mean like the situation that just come up with Nicole Murphy, the Harlem Nights chick, her name was Sunshine in Harlem Nights, and she was really hot back then, but now,
Dealing with Sean.
yeah,
Dealing with Sean.
right.
I know
So
you're talking about. So the thing is that black men don't cheat. So I think they were doing CPR, and that's my official statement on that.
are you kidding me? Zills, that is so apparent
Black men
that
don't cheat though. Black men don't cheat. There's no evidence that black men has ever cheated. So
Zills, that
I
is
think it's
so apparent that he had his. So you're saying with him having his tongue down Nicole Murphy's mouth, he was giving her CPR?
yeah, she was choking on her own tongue. He had to try to pry it out of her throat with his tongue, and he asked the brethren, would this be a violation? Would this be me cheating on my wife? And we had to discuss it as men, as brothers, and we gave him the okay. Like, no, you gotta save that woman, yo. You have to save that woman. She could choke to death, you know. So,
Not bite, don't
what
even
happened?
believe that.
Hey, I mean, that's what happened.
Okay, Zills, whatever you say. So
Black
you
men don't cheat.
So it wouldn't be a situation where your wife, because I did read a lot of the comments on that, and a whole lot of people were saying that she has fell off. They're saying that she has gained a whole lot of weight, and it don't look good. So
Look, I mean, that's her. But nobody knows that for sure from that guy.
right,
That guy hasn't said that. That's people stirring up stuff on the internet, making memes and whatnot. You know.
they got
All I'm
memes.
saying is this. Yeah, those are memes. People are making memes about that. That she gained weight, and that's why he got fine ass Nicole Murphy. God, she's fine. I see why Eddie Murphy acted the way he did, put all them babies on her. I see why Michael Strahan bugged her car and tracked her down with GPS. I see. I understand now. I understand. But I don't know.
Okay, so the next question was asked was so we hear a lot of times where men say that they want to have a threesome with women, and most of those threesomes include women on women and one male. So if your wife said that she wanted to have a threesome with you and another,
Next question. Next question.
the other question for the men was, if I asked you to put on pantyhose, would you put on pantyhose?
Next question. Come on, man. Y'all gotta stop with this gay shit, man.
Well, I mean, but see, that's the thing, Zills, is that when men ask women like myself to have a threesome with another woman, you're approaching me with that gay shit.
But there's a difference, though.
No, it's not. It's the same thing,
Hold
Zills.
on, let me finish. Everybody knows it's more acceptable in society for a woman to be on some gay stuff with some woman. And you see women kiss, and then it's like, no, they ain't gay, they're just having fun. But the moment a guy looks into a guy's eyes, like, oh, he might be.
No, I read it, Monica G. I saw it.
Yeah, all that nonsense. And look, there's no such thing as a bisexual man. He's just gay, right? But with a woman, everybody like, oh, okay, that makes sense. Plus, everybody wants to see two hot women touch and caress. I know y'all in the comments like, oh, no, 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 no. But
Who it? Look, it's probably three people with you and Nightbot in the comment. But no, Zills, no. I just feel like there we go with that whole little double standard thing. Like
man, it's gonna be double standards. It's gonna be double standards.
it should not
It's gonna
be.
be double standards. No, it should be. It should be. There's some things y'all don't want to see us do. You don't want to see us walk around in skirts.
I definitely would not want to have a threesome with my husband and another man. And I definitely would not want to have a threesome with my husband and another woman. I would not want my husband, I would not want to come home and see my husband with my wig and my pantyhose on. I'm just saying.
Right. Right. You're a little too comfortable with that bullshit. You know what I'm saying? No.
But I also feel that my husband would not want to come home and see me in the bed without him and another chick.
I don't know now. Now, that doesn't, I don't know. It matters because
I'm gonna tell you how I know that.
let's say I came home and then there was my woman there with some other woman. Now, can I join? If I can join, sure. But if y'all just want me to be in the corner, no, I ain't with none of that.
And see, that's what I'm saying. Like, okay, so you know that sex with women becomes emotional, right? So when two women are in when we get into like a sexual relationship, our emotions kind of come into play. So with that being said, then women will leave men if the emotional security is there with another woman. I've seen it happen before.
If she leaves me for a woman,
But how would you
she's
feel?
lame. There's nothing I could do about it. There's nothing I could do about that.
When
You
you
know?
feel horrible, when you feel like, oh my God, I had asked my wife to do a threesome with me and this other chick that I met, and my wife left me for that chick.
No, because all I did was brought out what was already in her. You know what I'm saying? She already had that in her. She couldn't operate within the boundaries that I set forth into this whole threesome and whatnot. And then she fall in love with the chick after hot sizzling, bumping.
No,
Lips.
no, you be going too far, Zills. Come on now, just reel it in. You be going too far. Just leave it like that. Beep, beep, beep. Hey, y'all. Yeah, beep, 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 beep. I'm gonna have to go back and
Because look, if she left me for a woman, that means that woman has something that I didn't have. And if she's more in love with that vagina and titties than my twig and giggleberries, then there's nothing I could do. She wanted that. That's what she wanted. She wanted to be with a woman. I'm not even gonna be mad. I'm not gonna be mad.
wow.
I'm not gonna be mad.
But men put women. We put ourselves in these type situations, so
Exactly.
it is what it is, honey.
Exactly. I almost expect a woman to try some shit like that. Honestly. Because that's something that's exciting. That's something she wants to try. I set it up. Why wouldn't she go for that? Why wouldn't she? So,
And then on top of that, it could be the ultimate get back because because a lot of times men try and pressure women into doing things that they really don't want to do, and when they finally do it, they try and do it to the best of their abilities.
something to add to that, right? I was recently talking to a chick, and I get into a woman's
Me neither,
sexual
Kendall.
past, 'cause that's what happened, right? So she told me that when she was in her 20s, that she was with her then boyfriend. Her boyfriend asked her to participate in a threesome with his friend. as a dude. So they got it in a couple times. That bothered me. That actually bothered me.
So let me
That
ask you
bothered
this:
me.
why do they call that a train?
Because dudes is taking turns, you know what I'm saying, and one's on one end, one on the other, and choo-choo, you know.
So why isn't it a train when two women running on a man? On a man?
Because y'all can't do that. Y'all can't run train on a dude. Dude is penetrating you. You can't run no train on no dude. You get the train ran off.
So what if I say, "Hey, girl, we going over here. We gonna run a train on ZILLZ"? That's not possible.
Nah, it's impossible. Not impossible, impossible. You can't do it. Because for you to run a train on me, you're going to have to come with some apparatus that's not going to get nowhere near me.
Okay, so let me ask you this, ZILLZ. This is getting pretty interesting. I'm kind of liking this confessional booth. So, ZILLZ, how do you feel about when you and a woman are in the throes of passion and she be like, let me get my toy.
So Sean is talking about when me and her got busy.
We have never gotten busy, ZILLZ. Come on now.
My bad. My bad. So it depends.
Right,
It depends on
Kendra.
what you want to do with them toys. It really depends on what you want to do with them toys.
Okay, so I'll tell you. So I was speaking to someone the other day, and they were telling me that they were in the process of that with their girl, and she was like, can she get her toy? And they felt some kind of way because I guess they felt like they wasn't doing what they should have been doing to her. Hi to her, and it caused her to want to get her toy. And I asked him, I said, was it, thank you, babes. I asked him if it was for, inside or outside. I'll just say that. And she said, wait. And he said that it was for outside.
I don't know what the hell you're talking about.
Okay, inside or outside. So you know he go inside. And on the outside,
Not even cold words. Just say what it is.
so if it was for clitoral stimulation or for G spot stimulation, I'll say that. And he said it was for clitoral stimulation. But he was still able to do the yes, vaginal. He was still able to do the vaginal stimulation with his peen. So, well, how would you feel if somebody just in the middle of the whole act say, "Hey, can I get my toy?"
And do what? I mean, I'm not understanding.
I guess they would. I guess the way he explained it was like he was having sex with her, and she had this toy on her clitoris.
Uh-huh.
So would you be offended by that?
No, it's less work I gotta do.
So that guy he must be a loving, caring lover because he felt some kind of way. He felt like that if he couldn't satisfy her, then I know that's right, girl. Wait,
This toy out now.
I don't.
Out now. Listen, hold on. You got a toy out now for women where you can, it sucks on the clitoris.
You
And
saw
it
that
sucks
video,
down.
ZILLZ. You saw that video?
Yeah.
She was about to die, wasn't she?
Yeah, so I mean, like, some toys gonna work better. I mean, you can't get insecure about it.
Okay, that's a great point. That's a great point, ZILLZ. That's a great point. You can, Kendra, retract your statement. But, Yes, I saw that. You know, I don't know if you know this YouTuber. Her name is Much
I
Love.
saw that.
Huh?
The cops got the bloodhounds on this motherfucker.
What?
The cops are canvassing the area. I guess they looking for somebody.
Oh.
Bloodhounds got this stuff.
Oh. Okay, so it's a YouTuber. Her name is Much Love from KY. And a few months
Uh-huh.
ago, she came on her channel and she was talking about this video where the lady had showed a demonstration on her on her Facebook group page where she was actually trying to sell it. So I guess she sells like those type of intimate items. And
Okay.
she was explaining to me, or she was explaining to her audience that video, and she was like, the lady was like, she was almost dead. I haven't actually saw the video because I just didn't want to go see it or whatever because I just didn't know how what I would have been looking at. But I was on her group page on Facebook and she had like a
Yeah, go see a
she
man.
had an audio of it. Oh, hi Monica, thank you. Welcome back. Huh? What did you say, Zills?
Oh no, I'm just looking at the cops with all the dogs, the bloodhounds and shit.
They still use bloodhounds or do they use German shepherds? I'm just asking.
They got a bloodhound out here right now.
Oh.
They got some other white dog out here.
Oh, they done trained all kind of dogs. Maybe I need to go and get Sophie trained.
They looking for somebody. They must have lost the dude that was shooting at.
Zills, are you on the run?
Maybe.
Why? What would you do to be on the run, Zills?
Man,
Oh, I do have a question. So yesterday I saw you in Tracy's live. Did you enjoy that live?
yes. Yes, I did. It was very interesting.
So what did you think about it? Oh, and you do know
It was,
Kendra is a mod in Tracy's live. So when you over there, you better be careful.
sure, right? Be careful. For what?
Yeah, cause you put her on timeout on my channel, she gonna put you on timeout over there. So you better not say too much of nothing.
You better not.
She got the upper hand over there in Tracy's chat. Like you think you got the upper hand over here. Hey Robert, how are you?
Kendra, you better behave.
No. You timed her out for no reason over here.
Oh, that's for reasons. I had reasons.
So what did she do, honey?
Read.
Oh, she said she don't like behaving, honey. Oh, honey, we done read the letters, Robert, and we done took this to a whole nother level. We got a caller on the line. The caller gave us his opinion of the letters, and now we're talking about Nene and Greg's live that they did last night. Nene's and Greg's live last night was pretty good. No, you can't watch the replay, honey, because Nene deleted it. But it was pretty good. They played. You remember on the Real Housewives of Atlanta when they had the pillow talk night and they got into that big fight. So come to find out, Nene actually does that at home. So she had a. Oh, you mean you're gonna catch my replay? Okay, I got you. I got you. Thank you, babes. But so they did the whole little yes when they got into the fight, Brandon and Apollo. So she explained to us last night on her live that she does that same activity at her house with a whole lot of her friends. She did have a call-in session where she was taking calls, And she says that when they first come there, everybody write down like little things that they might want to know from the opposite sex or the same sex, and they put them in a jar. So she just kept going down into the jar, pulling out, what people were asking at the party, and she was asking the questions on her live, and I never call it pillow talk, but I do those same type of things when I have girls' night at my house. I have everybody write down questions, they put it in a bowl, and we sit around and we pull out the little questions and we ask those questions. So I thought it was really interesting that they did the same thing. And some of the questions that they were talking about last night was pretty interesting. And one guy called in who said that he was Nene and Greg's neighbor. He sounded pretty good. Zills, why you quiet? Hello?
I was asking about why those cops is out there. I'm just asking them all.
So Zills, okay, another question was if if you could well, we already said no cheating, which shocked me. I think that's really noble. You feel like black men don't cheat. Oh, Princess AG is here. Hello. How are you?
They don't cheat.
Black men don't cheat. So what do y'all do when y'all be going to stick y'all peen in other people? That's not your spouse.
Bible study.
You call it Bible study?
That's what it is. We studying the Bible.
Are you reenacting Bible? I'm not doing that with you, Zills. I'm not. I am not doing that with you, Zills. So, Zills, did you wanna elaborate on anything else, or did you wanna give someone else an opportunity to call in?
Yeah, I'm gonna jump off this call and let somebody call in. Make sure y'all follow me on Cash App. Super Villain with the dollar sign.
Zills, don't be over here. Don't. You are disrespecting the content creator. If anything, you should be saying support the channel. You should hit her up on Cash App $Ms. Miller 04. Don't be over here putting all that propaganda about your life and stuff and stuff. Ain't that right, Nisha?
Yeah, follow me on Cash App $Super Villain. Super Villain.
Bye, boy. I'll holler at you later.
Yeah, you look cute.
Thank you. Guys.
You are currently the only person in this conference.
That was fun. Zills is a great caller. He actually participated with everything, all my foolishness. Yeah, this was a great live. You can watch the replay. You can watch the replay, Nisha. I'm still taking calls if anybody want to call in. It's pointless now to go over those letters again because I can give y'all a hi, babes. How you doing today? Okay, so you said that I was cheated on, yet stayed, but I did leave him and it ended the engagement. So, how long was it before you ended the engagement? Another question is, how many times did he cheat on you before you actually left him? Did it take him three, four, 5 times for him to cheat on you before you left? I think that Kendra with Zills is he know it aggravates you, and so he does whatever it takes to aggravate you. You so that's what I think it is with Zills. A whole mess. I absolutely agree. Zill, shut up. Okay, Monica, what's the topic? And you going for it, Lordy. He's the salty caller. Did Monica say what her topic was? No. My neck fat. I think I got a caller. Well, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and end this live. It was impromptu. I just, like I said, I felt like I was pretty, and I had to come put all this prettiness on screen today, hunty. Oh yeah, I want to go and see about that too. So I'm gonna go ahead and release the call, release the line. Okay, and I will see you all on. I look, y'all. I know I'm not gonna be able to probably do anything on Sunday or Saturday. If I can, I will try and come in tomorrow night. I do have some errands to run once I get off work, but I will try and come on and do I understand. I've been in that situation myself. Okay, so Monica says I have a coworker that stinks. I addressed it with her in private, but it hasn't improved. What should I do? Monica, it's really nothing you can do. Some people just don't have a hygiene etiquette. They actually you might want to make her change departments, right? And Monica, uh, I remember it at my job where I work at now. It used to be this girl. She used to like spray. No, I'm not gonna tell that because that one just gave me. I just didn't like the way her perfume smelled, and she would spray a whole lot of perfume. But what I had happened was I had reported someone because every day they used to come to work and they used to smell like It used to be the worst smell in the world. I see it, Princess AG. I don't know how to do that, especially if you done already, confronted her about this issue. Are they of a different culture? Because you do know that some cultures just don't believe in certain things like we do here in the United States. Yeah, I mean, once you done spoke to them privately, then you have to probably take it to something else. And it could be medical. But like I said, some cultures, they just don't believe in certain things like deodorants and I know that with my manager, he used to be I can't say that cuz I still work for these people. But I know somebody that's when they go through Ramadan and they're not eating and they're fasting, oh my god, their breath is the worst. Like really. But the only thing I could say, Monica, is that you could report it to HR, especially if you had the conversation with them. Oh, she need you. Okay, so this what you do, Monica. This what you do. You need to give her some peppermint soap and tell her that she can wash her locks with the peppermint soap. She can brush her teeth and wipe her ass with it too. And peppermint soap really do work. It do. She could take that peppermint soap in that tub and she can when she take her shower and she can scratch her head and that tingling from that peppermint be feeling so good and it get rid of some of that smell. And if I were you, I open it up before I get to it and put a little baking soda off in there too. You are my friend, Kendra. God. Yeah, I would Monica, you're not wearing locks, so I'll be like, oh girl, let me tell you, girl, when I used to wear I ain't never wore 'em. But I'll be like, girl, let me tell you, when I used to wear locks, and I used to could not do nothing without my peppermint soap. You know, Dr. Bronner's, that peppermint soap. And how I know this is because I dated this guy from Cuba, and they had him and his brothers, they all had locks. And I used to always think of dreadlocks as nasty. I used to think of them as nasty, and this was like early on in life. I would think that they were nasty, but the way they always maintained their hair was with peppermint soap. They always bought the Dr. Bronner's peppermint soap, and that's what they used to maintain their hair. I didn't even know, but they were brushing their teeth with it. They were washing their hair, and they used it to take a bath. I know a lot of females. I would just use say that that's something that I used, and I would say it helped my hair grow and it helped this and that. Sometimes you have to play up on people nice nasty, like for real. You gotta be nice nasty about certain stuff. You have to play up on people because most people don't even know they stink, which is amazing to me because that's their body. But you got to play up on their securities and not their insecurities because they are pretty much secure in what they're doing, because if not, then they wouldn't be doing the stuff they do. So you have to play up on their securities. And do they smoke? Do they smoke cigarettes or weed? Because that could cause it. So yeah, Monica, that, yeah. I would be like, yeah, when I had my locks, I used to love my peppermint soap, girl. It make your hair feel good all down in there. You might want to get down in there and get them locks tingling and feeling good. You just have to play up on people's securities. And believe it or not, I just came up on it. But I know that some people just do not know that it stink. And they feel like they be so secure in everything that they do. And that goes for people that have bad breath or people that they bottoms stink. Like, they go on with life killing everybody. They go on with life killing everybody. Like, they ain't killing everybody. Like, they don't know. And then if it's you had a conversation with them and they still ain't trying to work on it, so maybe they can't afford to get no good product out. Because, most people think that Dr. Bronner is, natural, a natural product, which it is. And people that wear, I don't know, because some people wear dreads for fashion. They used to wear dreads because they felt like it was a spiritual thing for them to have dreads. But, right, even with these braids, do you know once these braids start smelling stinky, I'm gonna be going to do something about it. And that's the God honest truth. No, I'm gonna get me some dry shampoo or something and be. Oh, I'm gonna read what you type because I've been trying to figure out like what the world. Kendra, you don't want me to read what you typing, or you want me to read? It says, why Sean look? She said she and ZILLZ going out after this live. Girl, ZILLZ is in Virginia, and you know I'm in Atlanta. How in the world are we going out after this live? This was for my doctor, girl. I got a fine doctor, girl, and I'm trying to get him to I got a fine doctor, and I'm trying to get him to go ahead on and give me this surgery on my stomach. See? I gotta get rid of this. So, I'm trying to get my doctor to go ahead on and, work it out with these insurance peoples. You don't share ZILLZ? With that being said, y'all, I had fun. I'm about to go and eat some of the most unhealthiest food it is to have. But y'all know I am a part-time cook. And a lot of people don't eat the stuff that I eat, but I love me some bacon, baby. And I made me some bacon, and I have curried it with some brown sugar. And I'm about to make me a hamburger. Sean, no, I don't share. Doctor gonna need a doctor. ZILLZ, you're ridiculous. Shut up. But I'm about to go ahead and fix this hamburger, and I'm going to put some of my brown sugar crusted bacon on that hamburger. And I am going to have a ball with lettuce, onion, and cheese. She doesn't work out. It smells like her hair is always damp. So her dreads are mildewed. She ain't drying her hair when she wash it. Maybe she get in the shower and she don't dry it, and it's really mildewed deep down inside. Yes, Nisha, yes. I don't know what I be thinking about, but I be waking up with food on my mind. If I can get rid of food, I could probably get rid of this. But I be waking up with thoughts of what I want to do. Ooh, can't be showing my cleavages, what little bit I got. But I be having these thoughts of stuff I want to eat, and I try and make it happen. I think the reason what made me do that bacon like that is because Chick-fil-A, they got this smokehouse chicken sandwich, and the bacon on it is to die for. Princess AG, but it helps to be a barber stylist. Like, what can you do when you don't let your hair mildew? Cause I know someone else who had that issue before. They was washing their hair and they wasn't properly drying it, and it actually started to mildew. So what do you? I mean, that's why I said you got to get her that peppermint soap and put some baking soda in it, because baking soda actually get rid of odors. It do. I tell y'all something. I know somebody who had problems in other areas, and I told them when they take their bath, they need to have some baking soda right there on the side of the tub with them, because they need to yeah, they need to be baking soda kill odors. It helped. It helped them. They figured it out. I told them they need to put some baking soda. It is. I'm about to go. Good God. I done made my whole channel go a whole nother way. This was supposed to be on the Just Lovely page. I do think that I might go live on Just Lovely after this, just because. No, I'm not. I'm lying like hell. I'm finna go ahead and fix this hamburger, and I'm going to call it a night. Instead of fries, because if most of you all know, I don't eat fries. And she work at the wrong place to be going through them smells. I'm surprised they ain't locked her ass down somewhere. She do. Them people where y'all work at, they should have done. They should have done detain her, and she'll case study. I was just playing. But yeah, guys, I'm about to get up and go fix me something to eat. If you would, please do this, because we did have a very serious letter. The more that I think about it, the letter was yeah, some people do be sleeping in your car and you don't even know it. And then they be going to gyms and quick trips, taking baths, honey. But well, you the one gonna be stuck with mildew head. Call me when you get off work. Nah, you get off work too late. I'll be asleep. But guys, I keep saying I'm in this live. You know I'm in this live because I'm taking off these earrings. But yes, I'm gonna go ahead and end this live. I thank you all so much for stopping by. I'm gonna have to end it now, honey, because grandmama on the phone. So yes, I thank you all. Have a great night. Oh, what I was saying was go back and look at the replay, because I did have a pretty serious letter to come in. Somebody said they gonna drink themselves to death, child. I don't know how they were gonna do that. But please comment below, and thank you all for joining my live. Have a great night.